I usually don't make videos in the morning, but this morning there was some big news in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin dropped last night down to $37,000. You know, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. You know, Bitcoin is in free fall. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, you know, what to do when the market is dropping down. I feel like, you know, people are going to want to try to save their money. So when they see the prices all dropping down, you know, they regret buying cryptos and will a lot of times sell off at, you know, half the value that they were initially at. And I think that it depends on the type of portfolio that you've made with your cryptocurrencies. But myself personally, I feel very comfortable holding the cryptos that I have. Bitcoin, you know, was always the forerunner, you know, the biggest coin. And I feel like there was a lot of, you know, implied volatility because the price was just so astronomically high. You know, I always wondered, you know, how much of this is actual value in Bitcoin and how much is just, you know, speculation and fear of missing out on the cryptocurrency train, so people just, you know, buy in at any cost. So for me personally, I stay in a lot of the top 50 coins, but I intentionally stay away from the top 2, Ethereum and Bitcoin, kind of for this exact reason that I feel like the price is already so inflated that I just don't see a lot of potential upside. I see a lot of exposure downward. To be honest, the same is true with cryptocurrencies that are no name, you know, out of the top 100s. You know, you're really gambling with those. And, you know, a lot of people that gambled lost, you know. So it's like roulette, you know. Sometimes the wheel goes black, sometimes the wheel goes red. And this morning it went red. And, you know, some of those smaller cryptos may not recover from that, from, you know, the 40% or so market loss that we're, you know, have looked at for the last, you know, I'd say about 2 months. But for me personally, I feel like holding my top 25 currencies is just fine through a time when the market wants to dip. And I think it's honestly healthy for it to do, you know, dips like this where it does go down, because if it didn't and it just continued to rocket up, you know, you get into a situation like NFTs where, you know, the value is just who can you sell it to for more, and there's no actual value in the thing itself other than what you can get someone to pay you. So anyway, the other thing I would think about is, like, you know, like Warren Buffett talks about, you know, when he only buys when there's blood in the streets. Well, there's going to be a little blood in the streets, and now is probably a great opportunity to start investing into crypto if you haven't before, because the prices are dropping down. You know, you're really getting a lot of exceptional value, I believe, on, you know, some top cryptocurrencies that, you know, in the long term might really pay off for you. Dollar cost averaging, buying the, you know, every month, no, regardless of the price, I feel like is a great strategy to kind of stop some of the temporary, you know, craziness you see with the market. You know, when you buy every month, you know, like $100, $300, you're guaranteeing yourself that you buy at the highest and the lowest amount. And that's really good with things like cryptocurrency, where there's a lot of fluctuation, a lot of, just movement. Almost said a bad word. But anyway, those are just kind of my overall thoughts on the market. I think it's a good thing to see Bitcoin drop down. Bitcoin and Ethereum are very difficult to predict if they're going up or down, just because, they're leaders of the pack. And anytime you have, the top thing, the lead price, and it's the same with the stock market, it's going to be extremely difficult to tell if it's going to go up or down, just because you're always in uncharted territory. So it's really difficult to tell if you're about to swing up and rocket to the moon, or if you're buying right before a cliff. So I personally don't try to do that. I try to stay away from those top coins and invest in things that I feel more comfortable in holding longer term, because that's always been my crypto strategy, is to buy and hold. And I don't subscribe to this diamond hands theory. If the prices do get to a good enough point, I will sell. I have no problem, even in companies that I like, selling off if the price is right, because I always know I can re-enter the market somewhere else. But yeah, those are my thoughts this morning, and I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll be making a video tomorrow, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.